seems your arguments have reached a conclusion. So let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
Despair or Danganronpa? Pshh.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Oh, that's why Nacho didn't like her, because she's getting high off despair. Because she wants despair, and he's like, that's why I'll never be able to forgive you, because she did it for despair, I'm guessing, is that's why. Is he 2D? They're all it's like a mix of 2D and 3D. Get wrecked. Yeah, it's a little bit of both, but can you see now why? Yes, yeah, because she's for despair and he's for hope. B isn't bad. I would I mean, that's true. I mean, you're right. Yeah, what is it? What is it? They pulled an epic prank and voted Jimmy. Jimmy, and they're like, psych, it's Jimmy.
Let's go!
I don't think they would do that though, because that would get them killed. What? It's Mika! Actually, that Mika portrait almost looks like wannabe Hina too. Getting high on despair. Repeat that stuff. Yeah, they're getting high on despair. Getting high. Yes, I see that because he saw the other murders as for hope, but this one was committed in the name of despair. So it's kind of like betraying his beliefs in a sense. Okay, since this trial is done, I can say this. The reason I like this trial is because it was a 1v1 killer versus Jimmy. I mean, kind of. I mean, true. But I mean, I think Nacho helped a lot in this case. Now then, though, it may be obvious at this point. You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right. The true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mika.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mika's the one who nursed us back to health? The Mika that was the one who nursed us back to health was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't joke around with me. Mika, did you lie to us all along? Were you planning on to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Yeah, she definitely. Ooh, who could have guessed? I never would have guessed it was Mika. Oh, you would have never guessed? Yeah, I didn't guess Mika until like the very end. Until the only thing that made me start to get suspicious of Mika was the conference room. Once I realized that maybe somebody filmed outside, not at the actual location, I was like the only person that was close to the conference room was Mika. That's what made me suspicious of her. Well, because Nacho's, I mean, smart boy. Hey. Don't you laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere. I don't think she's gonna say anything. He basically saw the case on investigation. He just wants people to guess themselves. So he like gives them the push, but he doesn't give them the full like yeet. And what's worse, they knew the 3 of them were somewhat friends before memory loss. That's true. In school, they were friends. That's true. Actually, that's true. After Mika dies, the friend group will be dead. Because Snapshot is dead, and then of course like the other girl already got killed.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pico. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
That's one thing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mika we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my prediction, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Mika? Mika too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mika for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My conscience kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was, so he even noticed it even though he was sick. Yeah, because I think he sees all these trials like a fight for hope and against despair. So it's kind of like how Funko made a game out of it because she wanted to see despair. He's making a game out of it so he can see hope. It's like it's just the opposite in a sense. Full of despair, a despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mika also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Huh? Jimmy, has something crossed your mind? Oh, it was because of the disease. That's why she kept like doing that kind of stuff. My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. That's right, Mika felt really hot at that time. Now that I think, because of her fever. So he loved some of that hope. That makes sense. Now that I think about it, that must have been. That's the wrong version of the CG. That's the one from the one call room before she'd caught it. Not the one from the room where she'd have had it. Didn't mention hot in that one. Oh, okay. So they used the wrong art is what you're saying? A high fever, just like what Ibuki and wannabe Hina had.
It cannot be.
Then because of that disease, Mika was...
Perhaps.
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name's despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair.
See?
That's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation. And then she's still going. Still going.
Jeez.
Which means that Nika standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate. Oh wow, he's gonna call her the ultimate despair, really? Yep, they only mention her feelings when she is painfully bent and looks more panicked, not the time where he's straight and he's a little panicked. So when he's in his room is what you're talking about. When she wakes up in bed with him in his room is where you're talking about. That's when he talks about the heat. What's so funny? What's so funny, Mika? Tell us a joke, Mika. Are you laughing at me, Mika? Take that offensively. Ultimate despair. And there she goes. Tell the whole class, Mika. Yoko's body is what's funny. Really, user. That's the reason why I can't forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
Oh, because Muffin Man killed because he had the hope of going home. And then like Pecco killed in the hope of letting Boss Baby go home. But this is just out of like evil. It was an evil killing. And there's no way I can forgive that. For the sake of despair? Ha! That's completely wrong. Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong? What I did was for the sake of
my beloved.
What? Satan? Did you do it for Satan?
Huh? Huh?
Who are you talking about? Evil. If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. Your beloved? Who's your beloved? I don't like this.
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who
Wait, what the fuck? Look away, Cloud! Jimmy!
never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. They loved me.
They love me. You really love me.
I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full.
You came in the wrong timing, Cloud! It was a really weird timing.
This is my reciprocation.
So she did it for her lover? Who could it be? The only thing I can think of is Funko? Was she in love with Funko? I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to Shushan, to Shushan, all that is truly what love is all about.
Hey.
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Reciprocation. What? Who? What? When? Where? Why? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you. Well, damn. Even if I say this, I'm surely nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. And this feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything, my beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it, That's why as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Reciprocation. What? Who? No, we don't. I like Cloud's like, no! Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love. Love.
Could it be?
Nacho, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
This is...
Seems like I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Love, bullshit. Which means you had the remembering disease. But if this means she remembered something and ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island? Don't get so angry. Crazy Mika is so much less annoying. I like Crazy Mika better than Ooh Mika too. Remember me. Don't get so angry. Love. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know. Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see, because she was bullied a lot. Yes, damn. Even so, the current me was mostly strongly influenced by my beloved's existence, and it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. And my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? I was bullied too. I don't kill anyone exactly. I was bullied too. I don't go I don't jump to murder. My fault. Did we sleep together last night? Hell no! I mean, Jimmy may have accidentally. I mean, they didn't they slept next to each other. They didn't sleep together. Are you saying this is Mika? She's the real Mika? Mika, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mika. Oh, you still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you all were worried about.
Are you serious?
You know? Not know, I just remember, that's all. I knew about it all along, how that horrifying organization known as World Eater is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. World Ender is also Future Foundation. Are they trying to wipe out the world so they can start anew, so it's called Future Foundation? They ended the world we know to start a new world. Future Foundation? Future? That's right, that's a symbol on the ancient runes door. That's right. It was a Japanese word for future.
Wait.
Just what is this Future Foundation? What are they planning? As the name suggests, that organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simple, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Sailor Moon? Huh? I knew it! Sailor Moon, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Sailor Moon and I aren't members. I am Monokuma. My existence is entirely my own. Ooh, I don't like how she did that so well.
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mika, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Of course I know that. Let's see, the Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not!
Oh, hell no! She's pissing me off the bear. I mean, I think the reason she's pissing off the bear is because she's giving out a little too much information. She's starting to get a little too close to home. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mika, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. You were like this all along? Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. I don't know, contextually, it's kind of unsettling, but it's cute. It's a cute laugh. The past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning? She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend?
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... Well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memories it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. I mean, she has a point. It's about to get real. The music stopped. It's about to get real dicey up in here. Mika, come, don't do this to me, damn it. Oh, that's right, you liked Mika, didn't you? Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us the shadows of our past. I mean, I agree with her, because your memories make who you are, and you learn from them. Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story, the story about our stolen school lives.
Hey.
So it was true all along, our memories were taken away. If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much. No, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Oh, Monokuma, is it all right for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Punishment time. Everybody gangster up until everybody's super cool until the music stops. If anyone has seen WandaVision, they know the memory makes a person thing is correct. I haven't actually seen it yet. I'll kill her myself. Another body is about to be found. Ooh, because Cloud's been betrayed. Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mika, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment
for the ultimate nurse, Mika.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me.
I feel like it's Funko. If she's the ultimate despair.
I can finally see them. Please forgive me.
No.
The one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I'll kill her myself. I just like how you're like, I'll kill her myself. Unfortunately, Monokuma won't allow two Blacken to exist at once this game, so you just end up dead before you could offer. True. Because he even admitted that there was one, so he already let it slip that there was one. How will this make me happy? Damn it! Just look away, Cloud. Close your eyes. Cover your eyes. Just look. It's fine. Actually doing great for. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're having a good weekend. I like when he drags him off, takes him by the hair. Oh, it's slow music like Celeste's one. Why is she in a hospital bed? Bye-bye ouchies? Also, you look beautiful as you... Well, that's really sweet of you, Cheer. Thank you. That's super sweet. Again, it's thanks to you guys. Again, you guys make me really happy. What the fuck is happening? I'm concerned. Oh, there's an arm rocket? Ew, is this trial kid? What the fuck? So an arm rocket. Let me fist bump. He's gonna fist bump the sun. This is weird. I mean, execution. It's weird. Adios mio. What the hell is this? It's as this is the execute. That was it. We didn't even actually get to see her die. She just got rocketed. Really, that is kind of disappointing execution. Somebody just committed a murder and then they were executed for it. That's what you just saw. But that's really sweet of you, Cheer. And again, you guys make it possible. I mean, again, you guys make them. Again, you guys help my health issues and you make me very happy. So I really appreciate that. Well, like I was like, what the hell? This just doesn't make sense with their talent. It feels so boring. I get the whole hospital thing, because she's a nurse, but the whole like arm rocketing up into the sky was weird. That one sucked. That is by far my least favorite execution, especially after Pico's amazing one. There's so many. I like Pico's one because it wasn't just like, because you know, like it was like the marionette because she said that she was a tool, but it had a lot of sword fighters because you know she's the ultimate swordswoman, but also it involved, you know, Boss Baby trying to save her and stuff like that. Like that whole thing was really good. That's probably one of my favorite executions actually. Yeah, see what I mean? Fuck that shit. I'm killing it. Oh. It's so boring. This trial is great, but the execution ended like that too. Like all the other executions at least lasted like 2 to 3 minutes. That one was like over in 10 seconds. And I want to know who her beloved is. I can't remember if she mentioned gender. She didn't say. She just said my beloved. She just kept using my beloved. She didn't use they, he, she, no pronouns. It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki and Yoko was Mika, and she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mika from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease? She said they. Oh, she said they. Oh, okay. Well, then it could be multiple people. It could be the twins. It could be Funko and her sister. I forget her sister's name. So it could be that. It was to keep it a mystery. That makes sense. What is this, a true form, or is it itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mika was never worth being a symbol of hope. Like reference Beta Monokuma turned her into a technical model that would be cool and more connected to her talent than that monstrosity having a surgical accident or something or anything. Like if they turned her into one of those skeletons that you use in like a lab, you know, like those medical skeletons, like that would have been cool. I gotta like fling her around until she's a skeleton and then like use her as a prop, like something like that. I was thinking, I've been so curious about this. It's really good, Cole. Like, oh my god. Yeah, I would really recommend this, Cole. It's a really good series. If you haven't played it, it's really good. V3 has great executions. Again, it's not bad. It's just not my favorite. It's kind of like, I actually like Celeste over that one, and Celeste I thought was really bad. Even if her words were influenced by despair disease, the disease turned her into that. If she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of
Isn't
hope.
that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait.
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant, in the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. She vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was a traitor too.
Wrong.
Too bad that's not the case. Miko was not the traitor.
Come on.
Thanks, Monokuma. I thought he would just kind of leave it open, like I can't tell you. The traitor's still alive as proof. See how fine Sailor Moon looks right now. Oh, I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, she doesn't seem very calm to me. I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one. Oh, so Monokuma's saying that Sailor Moon and the traitor are both part of the Future Foundation, whereas Monokuma's like his own thing. That's interesting. So they're not working together. So he's proven that point.
Fiend.
What does that make you, Fiend? You did say that you're different than Sailor Moon.
Phew.
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just keeps going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Black bean right eye during the break. I don't know what that is. Celeste was great in my opinion. Not very connected to her talent, but the bait and switch of her getting a special death like she wanted it in burning to death. Then they swap it to just getting run over by a vehicle, which is one of the mundanes. I get that, but I didn't also like the whole thing that she only killed because of greed. Like it was very like, I'm like, really? You killed because of money? Really? I'm like, really? Plus, I didn't like the very slow pace. Like this, I like the upbeat music of the execution. The slower music, I'm kind of like, eh. Like Celeste, and then this one had very slow music too. I didn't like that. Plus, again, I just thought they could have done something better. Celeste executions fit her. That one is just this one. That's true. I get that. Your right eye is made out of black beans?
Hey.
Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Islands Beach, an old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? Oh, they're talking about Nico, aren't they? Huh? Or Monokuma's talking about Nico. Could it be Nico?
Hey!
Isn't it? Nico was safe after all? Safe? How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nico would come back to us in one piece. Awesome. We're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope. I'm happy Nico is returning to us, but
So just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Princess, never mind. However, even so, I'm still happy. If Nico is safe, I am truly happy. If you're happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. First game's third trial had bad motive. This third trial had bad execution. So, I mean, yeah. At least her motive kind of made sense, because again, she got her memory, but still. Our motive was told we're one of the worst in the series, but it's probably top third of my favorite. You actually liked that so you like Celeste's execution. Well, I was gonna say, so far it's one of my lowest so far. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. Silence, I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki, Yoko, Mika, can you hear us? If you're unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nico when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
Right?
Then let's all go greet Nico. Let's make it a grand evening for those who have died. This will help Akane feel better too. Huh, what the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? So I don't get this at all. Akane. All right, then let's go. Yeah, you're right. Is it just gonna warp me over there? Nico's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others had finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nico's He dead. He's dead? Huh? Nico's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nico?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So just couldn't be helped. He did something, he fucked up Nico somehow. What did he do? Monokuma, I swear. And now happy music's back. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island.
All right.
Right, let's haul ass. Can you carry me? I'm really tired. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, straight enough our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nico?
Hey.
Hey, Nico, show yourself. We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. Pet. Oh, you mean my pet? I couldn't even check my pet. It didn't even give me a chance to check it. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But
Hey.
what the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found. Could it be, did we get false info from Monokuma again? That's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Oh, I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on?
Something's up. He's got metal feet. Is he Iron
Perhaps
Man
you
now?
don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
Oh no. You're like, no.
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much.
They don't look happy. I would like to see, please, video game.
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing.
It's nothing. Oh, this body, it's fine. You know, I just get a fresh body whenever I need. Who the hell is that? Oh, yeah, it's Nico. Well, we think it's Nico.
The name's
He's a
Nekomaru
robot?
Nidai. I've been reborn in the rivers of hell.
So wait, literally Nico was so close to death that literally Monokuma had to turn him into a robot. Mechamaru appears. I am Iron Man. Cyberpunk 27 Mecha. Is that what he's really called, Mechamaru? Oh my god. I like the little like stash like cone that he has. I mean, at least he's gonna be super strong now. At least he doesn't have to sleep now. He doesn't have to eat. Oh no, poor Nico. I mean, maybe this is an upgrade. I mean, for some people, I guess it would be. Yas, he's even more epic. Of course, Barrett would be like, yas. Also, it never explained what it is. Well, we can kind of hint what it is, I'm pretty sure. It's either sparring or it's like hint, hit, it kind of thing. Why is there fucking, why is there a fuck up Doom when did Marvel get here? Can only assure it is what I can only assume it is. I think it's, we're all assuming the same thing, Pebbles. Oh, we're down to 9. Holy crap. That means if we have 4th trial, which will bring us probably down to 7, then 5th trial will just bring us down to 5. By the very end, we'll be down to 3 people, maybe? No, oh no, yeah, by the end, we'll be down to, maybe. We'll see how it goes, because again, Monokuma fucked up the last trial. Because again, I think we should have been left with only 3 people, but Monokuma was like, I'm just gonna, like, put my nose in other people's business in the last game. Well, it was explained that what it was, but only if you view an optional scene when you find, oh, guess I didn't do that. Wait, I think it is a massage. Well, that's not too bad. Why did they make it sound so secretive?